What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's John Brewer here with the Eat Local Supper Club, South Florida restaurant guys, socially distanced supper club, everything you got. I'm at one of my favorite restaurants, and the reason I'm here is for a little educational. I'm always curious about lionfish, and Philip, the owner, told me the other day that he had lionfish, and I said, can I come down and watch how they clean these things and what they do with them? He said, absolutely, 100%. So they have a new chef here. His name, by the way, is Chef Julian, but he has a great resume. He's over from Boca Raton Hotel. He's got great experience. I got to meet him the other day. He's a really creative guy. He's doing really good stuff with the kitchen here. The kitchen was already amazing, and now it's really jumped up to next level. The reason why I'm starting out here is because this is probably one of my favorite outdoor dining spots. If you haven't been here yet, it's tarped. He's done a great job putting planters in. They've got spacing. They've got a nice little living room area. You can chill out and have a drink. He runs some tables up along the side here, deuces, bamboo, plenty of spacing here. It's a great place to dine al fresco. And like I said, the food is very, very good. It's incredible, absolutely. I had a cobia here one time, and it was amazing. Anyway, let's go inside. Let's go see Chef Julian, and let's see what goes on with lionfish, okay? Thank you. Everybody's getting ready to get set up here. Some incredible happy hours too. If you guys don't know about their happy hour, let's do a quick stop here so you guys can check it out. And one of the other things I like about COVID that they do is they have this camera up front, and let's see if it works. I don't think it's on right now, but you put your head right up in there. It basically reads your temperature, and it can tell if you're wearing a mask or not. So it lets you know that you're good to go. So temperature check when people come inside the restaurant. All the staff gets checked on a regular basis. They do a really good job here of COVID protection, making sure that everybody is as safe as possible. What's going on, Chef?
Hey, how's it going?
So this is Chef Julian, everybody. You've been here how long now?
I've been here for about a month and a half now.
About a month and a half. And you come over from Boca Hotel, I believe, right?
Yep.
You got a great little resume.
Yeah, I'm coming around from Waldorf Astoria. Used to be there for about 4.5 years. I'm coming here, Fries and Caviar, trying to show some exotic flair that I used to have over there.
And you guys are going to be starting with some pretty exotic meats, right? I think you were talking before about doing elk or all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, soon enough we'll be bringing in some elk, some venison, and possibly even some ostrich and kangaroo.
Oh, nice stuff. Okay, cool. So the reason why we're here, though, is we want to talk about this guy. So lionfish, as we know, invasive species. Anyway, you want to go ahead and let us know about it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So lionfish are invasive species from Indonesia, and they're coming here to our Atlantic side. They're destroying the coral reef.
How'd they get in there? Is this one of those fish tank stories?
I guess one of those fish tank stories, man. They're coming over, they're eating our other fish that, provide quality ecosystem for our reefs here, and they're multiplying and they're not stopping. So we're over here and we're making a nice, delicious meal out of them.
So you're making a good meal out of them. The meat is really white, right?
It's a real white, flaky, buttery meat.
It is, right?
Yeah.
But of course, the reason why they are invasive and the reason why they have no natural predators around here is because they're amazingly poisonous, right?
Exactly.
So
nobody really wants to mess with him.
No one wants to mess with them.
No,
I go the other way. But you can spear these. Are these speared?
These are speared lionfish.
Okay.
From Eric Fanatic. If you guys know him, he owns a day boat.
I do know him. He's been posting too. I got to meet him.
There you go. Yep.
Absolutely. So he gets them?
Yep, he gets them for me. He texts me about like 9 p.m. at nighttime, and he hits me up around 6 a.m. Tells me I got fresh lionfish for the day.
So you have a limited amount every night, only
limited
a few
amount.
orders. Do you sell out normally, or?
We sell out almost every time we get them in.
Okay.
So every 2 days, sold out, probably about 30 to 40 orders, and it's only limited time supply only.
Excellent. So show us what you do here. So here's the lionfish, right? It's been sitting on ice. You just pulled it out. You got another one in there.
Yeah.
So show us what gets done here.
So here, lionfish, right? We got a few fins to worry about. We got front fins here on the side.
Right.
Those are nice and poisonous, venomous. Give you
Uh-huh.
a nice irritation. You got his back dorsal fins up here.
Right.
And then you got his anal fins down here. You gotta be careful.
Okay.
So what I do is when I flay him, come up. I already had gutted him, so he's nice and clean.
So you pre-gutted them.
Yep.
But you got to be careful of getting stuck right here.
Yeah, so right now I'm just kind of, where I'm putting my hand, I'm putting it down on the fillet.
Right.
And then pushing up on the fins so it's over my hand. And and I'm just gently pushing my knife down, feeling for the bones and where it needs to be cleaned. And right now how I'm filleting them is I'm actually keeping the tail on here, so I stop right there, go to the other side and flip them by the head so I don't get poked.
Right. So you got to really be careful and understand where the head positioning is and everything on these fish, right?
Yeah. So right now I'm holding his fins, holding his head, and then I'm going to continue down his body. Start from the other side. Again, holding down all the spines, his face, making sure I don't get poked in the process of filleting.
Have you ever been poked?
Now I have been poked once. The thing is, once these lionfish are out of the water, they're a little less poisonous and venomous.
Okay.
So it's a less of an irritant. What you'll get is more of just like a, almost like a sprain type of feeling, almost kind of bruised.
Okay.
So I got that piece right there. Lay it up here. And I'm pretty much getting rid of that piece right there.
Do you use this for fish stock or anything like that for soups? No.
Now for the lionfish, I don't.
You don't. But some of the other fishes you do for chicken stock.
All my other fish, I do use all my stocks. Yep, in-house stocks.
Those are interesting. That's my stepdad might say that's a lot of work for a little meat, but actually it was pretty quick. You kind of sliced right through it. How many of these do you usually get on any given night? Half a dozen, dozen?
Usually when I get a package of lionfish, I usually get about 20 to 30 pounds, and again, it's limited. So it might be from every week to every 2 weeks.
Awesome. And how would you prepare something like this? Pretty basic? Kind of let the meat stand out? Or
So pretty much what I do with this one is I like to keep everything kind of fresh and away from the fryer. Even though the fryer is great, get it nice and crispy. I like to do a little pan sear here. So I'll get my non-stick pan because I'm going to keep the skin on.
Skin stays on.
Skin stays on.
Little scaling.
Little scale right here. Now since the fish is so small and light, I kind of don't wait for the pan to get super hot.
Right.
Because the skin kind of tends to seize up.
Sure.
A little salt and pepper on both sides. You really don't need much for this fish. This fish is very flavorful as itself, on itself. Let it go in. As you can see, the skin is already shrinking up. So as I go in there, push it down a little bit, get it nice and flat.
It looks like it's kind of...
As you can see, that one wasn't too great. Kind of rolled up on me.
Kind of rolled up.
Yep. So you got to be quick once it's on that.
So you want to flatten it out. Okay. Well, you got
out.
somebody filming on you, right? I think maybe you're a little nervous. So with that, real quick, we're gonna get out of here. What would you do after that? Just basically finish it off with.
Finish it off just a little bit of butter base, and then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. So there's no season on these fish, so you'll be getting them throughout the year.
Exactly. There's no season on the fish. No any type of regulations or hunting permits, license for them. So there'll be season. They'll be here as long as we can get them.
Awesome stuff. Anything you want to tell the folks at home? You've been here about what, a month and a half?
Been here for about a month and a half. So some fun, new, exciting menu items coming here to Fries to Caviar.
Awesome stuff. Chef Julian, Fries to Caviar. They got the real deal lionfish fresh off the boat. That stuff was probably caught, what, this morning, yesterday?
Yeah, this morning, yesterday, brought in, caught last night, brought in this morning.
Awesome stuff. Another local guy supporting local fishermen with Fantastic and all those guys. That really smells good. It's a good looking fish. Got a lot of white meat on it. If you haven't tried lionfish, come down to Fries to Caviar and check them out. Take care, everybody.
Thanks. See you later.